Folks, how you doing? I thought I would be going live a little bit earlier than I am today, but turns out that I'm not. I've had quite a lot of stuff to do. So day 3 of back being visible. I'm Tom Stanhope. If we haven't met before, hello. I used to be a very regular and persistent live streamer, but I've fallen off the wagon, and this is me getting back on. So hello. I help businesses with podcasting, I help businesses with video content creation, and I help businesses with AI integration and learning. Now, one of the things I've been talking to our Chantel Davison and I have been talking to our masterminders about has been the world of custom GPTs. If you are a pro chat GPT user and you are not using, creating and sort of integrating custom GPTs into your daily working life, then you're missing a very big trick. So I wanted to just take a minute to tell you a little bit about what I'm working on with that at the moment and how you can be using them in your sort of everyday life. Now, whether you are a sort of an adopter of AI tools or not, is not a question we're going to get into here today. I'm going to assume that if you've tuned into this, you have an interest in learning a little bit about this. For me, obviously, as kind of 50% of the kind of the founders of AI Survival Skills with Chantel Davison, obviously I'm a keen advocate for this. But the last sort of, we had the ability to create custom GPTs given to us by OpenAI in ChatGPT last year. Was it early this year? Anyway, I think it was last year. And they have been one of the single most useful time-saving kind of tools that you can create, that I've been creating for my business. So if you have, say for example, one of the things we do for our masterminders is we create a bespoke 90-day AI adoption plan that we are refreshing every 90 days. So every quarter we come up with a bespoke week by week plan as to what that masterminder should be doing, how we're going to support them doing it, and all the different things that we can kind of create, they're going to create over that 90-day period. And that could range from sort of doing all the fundamental stuff that we sort of teach with kind of AI adoption, through to more complex tasks like bot building or creating automated video creation processes. And integral to a lot of this stuff, but massively important in this creation of 90-day plans, is a custom GPT, because to do that level of work for people is actually very time consuming. So to do a custom designed and sort of created 90-day strategic and tactical plan for somebody, first of all, requires quite a deep conversation. So we have a call where we get together for 45 minutes and talk through the goals of the business and all of those things that kind of that are going to be important to have in the mix when we want to create this plan. And at first, creating these 90-day plans was a very laborious task. It would take 3 or 4 hours to do properly. But as that data set has built with those plans, with those finished 90-day plans, so I can start to create a custom GPT with all this information in there. So the custom GPT's task is to take the transcript of the call that I've had. So we have a call on Zoom. I'm recording that transcript. I'm recording that call and taking the transcript and and using it to sort of to form the basis of the kind of the 90-day plan. Because whilst I don't want to miss the conversation. I want to be fully present in the conversation and really get into the nitty gritty with the person I'm talking to. I don't want to have to be sort of taking notes all the time. So so having a transcription service like Otter running whilst I'm on that and whilst I have that call is really, really important. We take that transcript, and now what we do is we put it into the custom GPT, and what it will do is it will create a first draft of the 90-day plan based on the information within that call summary, within that call transcript, and it will create a fully written first draft. Now, what's coming out of it still requires me to sort of cast my eye over it and make sure that, tweak it a little bit. But what used to be sort of a 4+ hour project, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to create a properly bespoke, meaningful, actionable 90-day plan for somebody's business, has now been collapsed down into, you've got the 45-minute call, which was happening anyway before with this. So 45-minute call plus half an hour. That's all it takes now. So a 3 or 4+ hour job is now half an hour. And it's going to get less and less and less as I add more information into this custom GPT. So a custom GPT is essentially just a task-specific chatbot, basically, which can both be kind of educated on a specific set of information and has a very narrow but very deep understanding of a very specific task. I want it to write a 90-day strategic and actionable plan in a very, very specific way that one of my masterminders can follow and enjoy and kind of take a kind of a long, deep look at and actually get some value in it out of it all. So the kind of the value of sitting down and creating a custom GPT is that once you've got it up and running, once you've got it functioning, all subsequent times you have to do that task, you have a tool that is specifically designed to make that task faster, more repeatable, more consistent, dare I say it as well. These things don't have off days. So if you're not using it, if you're not looking at these things, I strongly urge you to take a good look at the custom GPT option within ChatGPT as a pro user and have a go at creating some for yourself. Identify a sort of one of those tasks. So it could be something like on sort of discovery calls. It could be that processing, you have a discovery call, you get the transcript from that discovery call, and you want to understand what it is that person is looking to achieve, what buying signals there are, and all that kind of stuff. You can put that in there, but also you can use it to help you write proposals for that for that person from the discovery call. So first of all, you have to understand your business. You've got to look at your business and go, what tasks are there in my business that are very labor intensive but repetitive, that have set parameters of engagement? Because if you've got those kind of tasks, those can be turned into custom GPTs. So it could be something like a content planner. So who you're talking to. So if you've got ideal client information, if you've got sort of ways, if you've got brand voice documentation, all these things that we teach in the mastermind and help people build out. If you've got all that stuff, you can create a custom GPT for helping you communicate in your voice in a more consistent way. And so there's lots of stuff that you can sort of be doing, and it's as good as your imagination in some ways. So I just wanted to kind of at least plant a seed with you. Have a look at custom GPTs if you haven't yet. If the idea of all this is utterly baffling, then you are very welcome to have a conversation with myself or Chantal and come and join us in our mastermind. It is designed to help you take steps into the world of AI in a way that is effective, not scary, doesn't require you to be hugely techy, but in a way that is going to serve your business really, really well right from the get-go. So there we go. If you've got any questions, hit me up with them, and let's start a conversation about GPTs. Tell me if you're using them, or if you've got any more interesting ones to share.